the man, the legend, Dylan Dunnigan with his one of 8,000 bands, The Winks. And you can see him along with these guys at Root Fest over at Food Bar on April 1st, 2nd, and then I guess March 31st, which is a little out of order, but whatever. March 31st, April 1st, and 2nd? Is that?
Sure.
That's the weekend,
Yeah.
right? That's the 3 days?
That you can see Dylan all three.
Right. And I said you could see you guys on, April 1st.
We're on April 1st.
April Fools.
I know. I'm still a little weary that we'll show up and they'll be like, "You're not on the bill."
I mean, it could happen.
Like, you're not there.
What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you at a show?
Oh.
Whether you've played or not, we're going to go around in a circle.
Ooh.
Whether you've played at a show or you've attended. Anybody. If you
Okay,
got
so
one,
the
go.
weirdest thing that's happened, definitely to me, has been a recent occurrence. So we played, I'm not sure if you know this, we played a Screeching Weasel set where we were the backing band for John Jughead Pearson, who is one of the original founders of Screeching Weasel.
Okay.
And I made a joke on stage about throwing ice. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Mr. Ben Weasel. Mr. Ben does not like when people throw ice at him. And at South by Southwest one year, a young lady threw ice at Ben, and he went nuts, and he like punched her in the liver. And then he punched like 2 ladies in the liver and 1 in the face.
What?
Yeah, he punched a lot of ladies,
What?
like all in a row. So
That doesn't sound very nice.
it's not, it's hard to have, ice thrown at you. I didn't think it would be that bad, so I encouraged.
Is it terrible?
So I encouraged people to throw ice at us. I made a joke about Ben
Right.
throwing ice. And then for the next 3 shows, there was just like a rain of snow ice down on us. And that has been really weird, having ice thrown at us.
How does it feel?
Well, some people take advantage of it. Like, some people just want to have fun, and they'll throw the ice and just, like, they're in the spirit of it.
But
then
other people are just
but then
jerks
you
and they
get
just
those
like
guys,
chuck
like-
it at you.
Like, my dad always wanted me to play Major League Baseball, and and then they just throw it as hard as they can. At that Way Out Club show, I had a welt of red
I remember that.
on
I remember you telling
my
me about
head.
it.
Like, on my head, I have a picture of it.
Yeah,
There was a big red welt for days.
You sent it to me.
And I saw the guy who threw it, and he looked like that guy. Like, he was not at the Way Out Club. He was
lost.
He was at Yankee Stadium,
Okay.
and he was throwing the final pitch of the World Series at my face. And then people get real, like, people you wouldn't think get real into it, that you wouldn't think it into it. So, like, this was at the Screeching Weasel show we did.
Mm-hmm.
There's this girl, and I just remember thinking, like, on the stage, well, that looks like a really nice, sweet girl, She looks nice. It's like a nice person.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, as soon as I said throw ice, I saw, like, Satan come into her eyes. Like, her eyes turned, like, red. And she just started, like, winging ice so much. And then people started throwing cups, but one dude threw a mixed drink, and there was still some in it. And I caught it and drank it. So that's probably the grossest thing I've done on stage. But it was free.
You can't really beat free, I guess.
Yeah, that was weird. The ice
Free's
throwing.
nice. Maybe not encourage people to do that so much anymore.
Yeah,
Unless, I mean, you want it to be your
It didn't
thing.
happen at Voodoo Glow Skulls because their equipment looked so expensive. I didn't want people to, like. You
didn't want to screw up somebody else's gear?
Yeah, I didn't want them to
That
beat
sounds like a
us
good idea.
up because our equipment sucks.
Yeah. Also, you already spilled your beer on the stage, so
Yeah, that was
don't
yeah.
want to make any more mess.
That happened fast too.
Punk rock.
That was-
Yeah, he almost dropped his guitar too. Man, you guys
Oh,
are
well.
really coordinated.
No,
You,
coordination.
you're
is
like
not
my
a
life.
transit.
It's a complete
Yeah.
train wreck.
Thank you.
So no, yeah, like
That's good.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
That was gonna be our album title. Was
Train wreck?
complete train wreck,
Yeah.
and then it was gonna be come out of the closet. But then we settled on get fired.
Get fired.
We were like all gonna be in a closet together, and coming out of it.
That sounds a little cramped.
But then you know what? The Prozacs already did it, and that's why I didn't go with that. They already had that album title.
Yep.
Uh,
That's. I don't know.
It's Jay Prozac for you. Stealing album titles from people, well before you thought of them.
So why don't we play a studio track? You sent me all these studio tracks.
I would
Got a
like
whole
to.
bunch of 'em.
I would really like to introduce people who've not listened to this to the Mangies from Italy. They sing in thick Italian accents, and this song is called "Blame Game." It's one of my favorite punk rock songs of all time.
It's one of Zach's favorites. So if it sucks, you know who to blame. I am Erin. This is the Superfun local show, UMSL Radio.